From joy I came, from joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, Om
Ananda.
Namaste, welcome to our Sunday evening Satsang. We'll begin our meditation, we'll chant some mantras to create a nice positive mood, vibration in our body, mind, and in our Sangha. It helps to make meditation easier, to withdraw the mind. And so I'll chant some mantras before. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatiye Namaha. Sit up straight. Make the spine, neck and head in one vertical straight line. Take a few deep breaths, full yogic breath. Inhale, full the abdomen, chest, shoulders. Exhale slowly and continuously. Relax the shoulders, chest, abdomen. Continue taking a few deep breaths like this. Try to make the exhalation longer than the inhalation. keeping your attention on the breathing. Let the breath flow normally in and out. You consciously now withdraw the mind from all thoughts and distractions and focus the mind at the point between the eyebrows. This is referred to as the Ajna Chakram, third eye, seat of consciousness. So train your mind to rest at that point. Every time you become aware that your mind has moved away, consciously bring it back. Train the mind to rest there. In time, you'll become aware of a throbbing, pulsating sensation at that point. When you can feel that pulsation, it will attract the mind to go deeper within, to experience deeper levels of shanti, peace. To assist in this process of developing concentration, you can use a mantra. If you don't have a mantra, simply use Om. Om is the word, the beginning of all creation. So, mentally, continuously repeat the mantra. This continuous repetition of the mantra is called japa. This will help tremendously to develop one-pointed focus of the mind. So we continue silently. Om. Continue meditation with chanting. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Sharavana Bhava, Sharavana Bhava, Sharavana Bhava, Pahi Mam. Subramanya, 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 Raksha Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Jaya Guru Shiva Guru Hare Guru Ram. Jagat Guru Param Guru Sadguru Sham. Om Adi Guru Advaita Guru Ananda Guru Chid Guru Chidgana Guru Chinmaya Guru Om Adi Guru Advaita Guru Ananda Guru Chid Guru Chidgana Guru Chinmaya Guru Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya बजो रे भैया राम गोविंद हरि बजो रे भैया राम गोविंद हरि भैया राम गोविंद हरि बजो रे भैया राम गोविंद जप तप साधन कछु नहीं लागत कर छत नहीं गतरी बजो रे भैया राम गोविंद बजो रे भैया राम गोविंद हरि बजो रे भैया राम संपत सुख के कारण जासो भूल परी बजो रे भैया राम गोविंद बजो रे भैया राम गोविंद हरि बजो रे भैया राम कहत कबीरा राम ना जाम कहत कबीरा राम ना जाम ता मुख धूल भरी ता मुख धूल भरी बजो रे भैया राम बजो रे भैया राम गोविंद हरि बजो रे भैया राम गोविंद हरि श्री राम जय राम Om Shanti. The saint is encouraging you to keep God in your mind. Oh brother, oh sister, oh friend, oh devotee of God, always keep God in your mind. And the easiest and more practical way to do this is to do japa, repeat the mantra, your mantra that you've been initiated with, or if you have an affinity to any deity or ideal, there's a name that goes with it. Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Krishna Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jesus, Om Jesus, Buddha, and so on. There's a name that goes with it. So you could call it a mantra. Mantra means that which protects the mind. How does the mantra protect the mind? Because the mantra is associated with some divine some aspect of the divine. In the Vedic and yogic tradition, we got to understand that this one without a second, this God, this one God, Brahman, manifest from time to time in this universe, in this among human beings, to help them to uplift their mind or to revive the teaching that will lead to enlightenment. So there are many incarnations of this divine according to the need and the purpose that they come for. So the name like Rama, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, and so on. So you keep the mantra in the mind. It means that your mind will always be in a positive state, or else it goes into all kind of chit-chatting, gossiping, negative thoughts, and all of that pollutes the mind, corrupts the mind. So if you keep the mantra in your mind, mantra, that which protects the mind, that's how it protects the mind. It protects the mind from being involved in useless activity. And the habit, if you find that your habit, the mind habitually goes into negative chit-chatting, gossiping, and remembering only negative thoughts and so on, that doesn't help you, it doesn't uplift you, it only keeps you on a very, not just basic level, but level that pulls you down. So, anything that you do that you call yoga, it should help to refine and purify you. In yogic philosophy, we are taught that you, the self, the soul, the Atman, you is divine. You are divine. Every being in this world is divine. I am no more divine than you or this person or that person. The same divinity, but it's functioning through three bodies: the physical body, astral body, causal body. And depending on the nature of these three bodies, that is how the self will be expressing outside. If the body is sick, diseased, then that's how it's expressed outside, as pain and suffering. And people even identify with the sickness. I am a diabetic. I'm diabetic, I'm schizophrenic, I'm this, I'm that. You are not that. Just the body is having some defects, problems, physical problem, health problems, and so on. And God didn't single you out to make you this and that and that. You don't know the laws of good health. That is why the effect is there. There are laws that govern this physical body, physical health. If you know it, you're in a better position to help you to maintain good health. In this physical body, we have 11 main systems. We have the muscular system, skeletal system, respiratory system, circulatory system, digestive system, and so on. 11 main systems. In the practice of yoga, that system should help you to tone and refine and purify all these systems in your body. If one of the systems is not functioning properly, you will not say, I'm in good health. So the Sampurna approach to even exercising addresses and tones up all these systems in your body. We are so careful, especially these days, so much information is there to guide you and to encourage you to follow these laws. My Guru, Swami Vishnu Devananda Ji, summarized it in so very simple way that for good health is not just exercising. 5 principles you have to follow: proper exercise, proper breathing, proper relaxation, proper diet, and positive thinking. And you should pay attention to all 5 of those. If you do, then it will help you. It will help you to gain and maintain good health very quickly. And we are so careful at proper diet. We recommend a plant-based, vegetarian, sattvic diet. Sattvic means a pure diet, vegetarian diet. But then there's so many investigation and guidelines as to what that is. Lacto-vegetarian, vegan, this thing, that thing, that thing. Because you want to be healthy, because you know health is the greatest wealth, you try to follow as closely as possible. Then we have the astral body. It's made up of the energy system, the pranamaya kosha. Mental system, intellectual system, sensory system, emotional system. All of that is in the astral body. So when we think of purification, purifying, not just the physical body, man. How about the mind? Do you pay enough attention to keep the mind healthy, free from disease? People hardly think about it. Just health of the body. Do you know what the disease of the mind is? Anybody ever tell you? Or you ever introspect, contemplate it? And everybody is plagued with this disease of the mind, man. Very toxic. Greed, envy, jealousy, hatred. Lusting all the time, lust for name, fame, power, wealth, pleasure. Covetousness. This is a disease of the mind. And that is why people are so unhappy, because that drives you crazy. A covetous mind, a lustful mind, a greedy mind, selfish mind. Keeps you in a state of agitation, confusion, corruption. You want to silence it, and you don't know how to. So just like the physical body, you have this problem, that problem, blood problem. There's always a medicine to take. Take this tablet for life. You have a headache, take a tablet. You have a pain in your knee, take a tablet. You have whatever. Stomach, the kidneys, the this, the that, take tablets. So people are conditioned like that. They think, oh, you have the mind is driving you crazy. I have emotional pain, mental pain, and this and that. What tablet you take for that? Some kind of drugs, cocaine and pot and smoke this, or you drink alcohol or whatever. And you think that will correct the disease. It might mask it for a while. Just like how in the physical body you have physical health or problems, you're taking the medication, mostly just masking the problem. But the problem still is there. The same way the mind, man. Lust, greed, jealousy, envy, hatred, covetousness. That's a disease of the mind. When you start to study yoga systematically, Raja Yoga, they have yamas and niyamas. 5 yamas, 5 niyamas. These are moral and ethical disciplines that you follow. It's a foundation for any future or every future evolution. In Hatha Yoga, there are 10 yamas and 10 niyamas. It's not that it's better than the Raja Yoga, it's just that they break it down a little more for you to get a better understanding of what this foundation of evolution is, man. The soul moving through the different mediums, the mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, going up the chain until it transits into the human species. Through the movement of the self, through these mediums, it accumulates so much of karma, so much of impressions. And that is what drives you. Your nature, you say your nature. The nature of a cat is different from the nature of a dog and a tiger and a snake and things like that. Every action is according to its nature. When it now reaches transit into the human species, what is the nature there? Whatever experiences that they accumulate and acquired and harvested. And through all these mediums, if you analyze it and contemplate on it, you'll see that through that whole process, what you've been involved in is just to survive. And so you accumulate this nature habit. This is why as a human being, what predominates in your personality is your lower nature. To be lustful, to be greedy. You want power, greed. Most of the things that you're involved in is just feeding these demons, feeding these disease of greed and selfishness and jealousy and envy. Hardly people will tell you about this, man. But that really is a foundation. You really want to improve yourself. You want to better yourself. Better yourself means to be a better person. You can't ignore the foundation. From childhood, I remember, I always want to be a better person. Whatever I'm doing, I want to do it better. If I'm making a toy, I want to do it better. That is how you improve yourself. But just doing better in every this thing, that thing, it's not taking you anywhere. So you have certain basic guidelines, rules and guidelines. Your main goal and purpose in life is to elevate your consciousness. Elevate it to the level where you become aware that you are divine. The bhajan I sang there, the saint, is encouraging you, always keep God in your mind. Chant the name of God. Do sadhana. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you anything to chant the name of God. It doesn't cost you anything to do sadhana, asana, pranayama, to live a sensible life, to live a loving life, and kind, generous. It doesn't cost you anything, man. Well, where do you get this knowledge from? So whenever you have the opportunity to associate yourself with gurus, saints, yogis, rishis, take advantage of it. It's from then that you want to learn how to live a sensible life, meaningful life. You go to the schools and the colleges and all they're teaching you, and your goal of life is to be rich. Get an education so you can work for more money, so you can have all the things that will give you all the pleasure so that you'll be happy. That's how we are conditioned. Happiness comes from pleasure. The more pleasure you can have, the more happy you will be. That is not right knowledge, that's wrong knowledge. It's not that pleasure is bad, but if you don't understand what the purpose and goal of life is, then you get caught up with just pleasure, pleasure. And then eventually you become addicted and enslaved, which is quite the opposite of what the goal of life is. The goal of life is to free yourself. Moksha means freedom. And it starts with wherever you're at. If you experience this body is having lots of aches and pains and suffering, so it's a good place to start with. So you start with Hatha Yoga, proper exercise, proper breathing, proper relaxation, proper diet and positive thinking. Here in this ashram, we are involved in what we call Sampurna Yoga, yoga of fullness. And this is what the soul yearns, man, to express its fullness. You know when you're feeling good in this body, there's not so much ache and pain and whatever. You do Hatha Yoga, it helps to release tension and stress and increase circulation and so on. And you know when you're feeling better. How about the mind? You should be aware also. There are guidelines for you. If you're freeing the mind from this disease of lust and greed and jealousy and envy, covetousness, fear and so on, you know that the guideline is to adopt the opposite, be more loving, more kind, more charitable, more generous, more forgiving, and so on. You know if you're improving in this. You don't have to go to a psychiatrist and a medium and so to tell you that. The guidelines are there. If you know that you're hating this person, what it does to you? It creates so much confusion and corruption in your mind, man. Stop hating. Make the effort. In everybody there's some goodness about them. In fact, so much goodness. But you choose to focus on one little thing that say, I hate this person, or I'm jealous about this person, I'm envious of this person. What does it do? It hardly does anything to the other person. Only to you. It corrupts your mind more. Create more and more disease in the mind. So the guidance is very simple. The practice is very simple. We just have to observe it. You are choosing all the time. You choose to hate this other person. to be envious and so on. And if that's what you're practicing, man, you'll never evolve. You'll never elevate yourself. And the opportunity is there all the time. You don't have to go to university to learn how to be loving and kind, not to hate. Practice it. Can you reflect on it, man? What state of mind, how much disease is that mind is immersed in? To hate your mother, to hate your father, to hate your guru. What kind of mind is that, man? You don't think something is wrong with your mind? I'm jealous of my guru. Why? Because I can't teach like him. You don't have to be jealous about that. Be a little more respectful, appreciative. He'll teach you more. He'll want to impart all his knowledge to you. What is he going to do with it? The more he shares it, the better, the more his merits improve. Use your mantra. The more you use it, the more it increases in value. The more you have devotion for God, the more you increase in value. It's not that it's a finite thing. The more I use it, the more it... Worldly treasure and so it's like that. The more you use it, the more it decreases. Creates more anxiety and so on, fear. But your spiritual evolution, man, that you accumulate, your merit, the more you practice, the more you get involved in it, the more it increases in value. The more you share, the more you become loving and kind and generous and forgiving and so on. The more you elevate your own consciousness. So many people hear these things all the time, but it should make an impression. It should create a turning point in your life. Whereas all you're doing is just reinforcing your evil habits, evil ways. Evil means it's not elevating you. Evil means it's pulling you down. Not elevating you. You're not experiencing freedom. So that's my message to you today. When we talk about purification, not just of this body, man. Yeah. Think about the mind. What are you exposing it to? What kind of toxic thoughts, toxic environment, toxic gossiping and so on. That's what is corrupting the mind. The disease that is there, you are feeding it. The disease of greed and selfishness. All your thoughts and action mostly is feeding that. If you know that your lungs is now reached that extreme situation of cancer, would you want to feed it more with more smoke and more toxins and so on? No, it doesn't make sense. But people do. I met an old couple one time. Yeah? This disciple is a doctor. His father is a doctor, his grandparents are doctors. He invited me to meet his grandparents. I went and I saw these old people, husband and wife, rocking in this rocking chair, facing each other, smoking. So Yogi Hari, Yogi Hari couldn't keep his mouth shut, zip. So I said, why don't you stop smoking? They'll look at me as if they got out of a trance. Why should we? We are enjoying ourselves. So it doesn't look like that from where I'm sitting. And these are doctors. Coughing. Stop smoking, man. Their rationale is, if we stop smoking, we might live another 10 years, so what? We're enjoying ourselves. That's how corrupt and confused your mind can be, man. So, contemplate. You have simple, everyday things that you should be aware of. How it relates to you, how it contributes towards your happiness or your degradation, your pain and suffering. You should be aware of this. Try to develop right discrimination. Right discrimination is very basic. You should know what is good, what is bad, what is right, what is wrong, what will help you to become more healthy, what will degrade you. You should know this. Right discrimination. Develop the courage and the strength of will and mind to let go of what you know is not good for you. It is pulling you down. That's called vairagya, not Viagra. Vairagya, dispassion. Okay? And these two should go together, viveka and vairagya. Right discrimination and dispassion. It should go together. Because if you know what is right, what is wrong, and you don't have the will to follow it, then you'll suffer from all kind of guilt and shame and whatever. And if you have strong will and you don't know what is right discrimination, you don't have right discrimination, then you try to impose your will on the world, other people, create so much suffering in the world. So develop. How do you cultivate this right discrimination and viveka and vairagya? Through association, right association. The drunkard will say this, drunken buddies are right association. Huh? Well, you should know. This man is a wise man. You should look at his way of life, his lifestyle, and so on. You understand? Right association. If your friends and your association encouraging you to smoke and to drink and to take joint and whatever, so run away from them. They're not right association. So change your habits. Be aware of your habit. Is it destructive or is it constructive, elevating? Right association. You live your life with awareness about your own self. Mostly we live our life with awareness of other people. This one is this and that one is that. Be aware of your own self, your own faults and your own good qualities. And promote that which you know is good, is elevating, is liberating. Promote that. And let go of that which is not conducive towards your higher evolution. There are things you hear, but pay more attention to it in relationship to your own self, body and mind, and so on. Om, Om, Om. हे प्रभो आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए, शीघ्र सारे दुर्गुणों को दूर हमसे कीजिए। लीजिए हमको शरण में, हम सदाचारी बने, ब्रह्मचारी धर्म रक्षक वीर व्रतधारी बने। हे प्रभो आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। प्रेम से हम गुरुजनों के नित्य ही सेवा करें, सत्य बोले झूठ त्यागे, मेल आपस में करें। हे प्रभु आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृतिर्स्वभावा करोमि यद्यद् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज, अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। सद्गुरु महाराज की जय। All devotees की